Okay, guys, I'm here to spread the undeniable truth of why the earth is flat. Now, for most intelligent people like me, this is kind of common fucking knowledge, but you know, all these liberal institutions have been gaslighting you. So, let's get into it. They're stupid arguments they make. Look at Bill Nye. He's not even a scientist, he's a science guy. What does that even mean? But let's break down some of the arguments that they make. First, we've been to space, and from space, the Earth looks round, which obviously you're like, that's actually good evidence. Like you can literally see it. It's like literal proof. Fish-eyed lens, baby. They get one of them. They get fucking that Michael Bay camera shit, and then they oh shit, and then they film it, and then they're like, ho 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 ho. No, we know better though. We know better. So that's the first completely stupid thing they do. Second, gravity. They're like, well, the Earth is round, and why everything attaches to gravity, why everything doesn't fall off the side, is because, like, somehow the Earth is sucking it in, I guess. They're just sucking real hard. Well, obviously, that's false. As you can see, shit just falls. Everything falls. And you're like, well, then why isn't the Earth falling? Why are we going down? It's because, yes, everything falls, but the Earth is always moving up. So it counteracts because we're always moving upwards. So since we're always falling, it's always moving up. It feels like it's not moving, but it is because it's like the reverses like a battery or something, like positive negative. You know what I mean? Third, everything would fall off. They're like, well, if the Earth was flat, everything would fall off the side. Duh, the ice wall. There's a wall around the Earth that keeps everything in. That's like the Arctic is actually around everything. They act like it's only two, like the north and south or whatever. But nah, it's all around us and it keeps us safe. Like Mr. Free said, you know what killed the dinosaurs? The ice age. It also made the wall. Wait, shit. I mean the wall was always there. Okay. What now? You're like, well, if the Earth is really flat, why would they do all this to be like, oh, the Earth is round? All this. Well, it's pretty simple. It starts with the guy who first said that the Earth was round, Christopher Columbus. Cause Christopher Columbus had been planning this the entire time. He's basically the evil villain of all this. Because if you look at a flat map, what the Earth actually looks like, you can see like some stuff looks kind of weird. You know, you got United States, Canada, they're all like decent sized. Africa's pretty small, but compared to Greenland, Greenland's fucking massive. But if you look at like around her, Greenland's normal size. Well, why are they saying that Greenland is smaller than it actually is? It doesn't mean obviously they're trying to build a portal to hell in fucking Greenland. That's what they're planning. That's what they're planning. It's so obvious. And you're like, why don't you just go to Greenland? Because they have an army of basically Steven Seagals, like doing it, and these are like truck trains, like literal Steven. Well, okay, almost Steven Seagal. There's only the one Steven Seagal, and he's amazing. You know, he makes great movies. We all love Steven Seagal. But yeah, it's an army of Steven Seagals doing this. And you're like, well, who's behind this? Google. Google's doing this. You know why? Google Earth. They make this fucking stupid CGI bullshit, and they have everybody believing. And you can even see here, like, I think that's, like, look how small fucking Greenland is. I think the white stuff, Greenland. Their map's so stupid, I don't even understand it. It's like, it's so tiny, but really it's big, because now you're like, why would Google be doing this? Because who controls Google? The Church of Scientology. It's so obvious. And you can tell it's like fake because there's like a cross, but they're not Christians. They're not God loving Christians. They believe in science or something. I don't fucking know. And you're like, well, then who's in charge? You might think it's the leader of Scientology, whoever this guy is. But no. It's Tom Cruise. It's Tom Cruise. It's always been Tom Cruise. You're like, Tom Cruise? Would be because his name isn't really Tom Cruise. He's Christopher Columbus. It's Christopher Columbus. So obvious, and you can even see from his movies because he lives, dies, and repeats. So when Christopher Columbus dies, he gets reincarnated, and Tom Cruise is the current reincarnation of Christopher Columbus. It's like live, die, repeat, like the film he was in, or it's like Free Guy. It's like a video game. He just respawns, man. He just respawns. So you're like, how will we stop him if he'll just keep responding? Well, I already know that. Like, how can we stop them? I know. We're gonna take advantage. We're gonna do this Mission Impossible style, which also happens to have Tom Cruise in it, and we're gonna infiltrate the Church of Scientology. How are we gonna do this? How wouldn't they know? Wouldn't they know? Easy. We're gonna have children join. We're gonna get children, and we're gonna sign them up, and they're gonna be our secret assassins to kill Tom Cruise. And you're like, well, how can we kill Tom Cruise? He's just going to respond. Idiot. It's so obvious. We're going to fly over the ice wall and push him out of the plane, and they'll fall out over the ice wall, and he'll just fall forever. They can't respond because he'll fall forever. You're like, well, wouldn't he ever? No, dumbass. Like, there's air in outer space. Have you never seen fucking Star Wars? My God. So then we'll do this. And then once we do, there'll still be the Scientology and stuff. But then how do we stop it? Once we kill Tom Cruise, easy. We gotta inform the world, baby. We gotta inform the world. But how do we inform the world? The most trusted news organization, Facebook. We're gonna put it all on Facebook, baby. The most trusted thing, Facebook. It's gonna be all over. Everybody who uses Facebook is gonna know the truth. And you know how we know we can trust Facebook? The Zuck, baby. The Zuck. Look at him. He might be a lizard person. I'm not sure about that. I'm still doing research into that. But I do have to say, what people say about him being a lizard, it really does add up. Okay? But still, he's not a Scientologist. So right now we can trust him. Okay. Now, obviously, since this is an academic presentation, here are my sources. So first, we got www.flatearth.com, baby. That gives you all the basics. Then we got www. Louder with Crowder. Steven Crowder, great guy. For a Canadian, he's not a piece of shit. I know, crazy. He's so cool, and I love his little gun thing he wears. He doesn't have a gun in, but that's because he doesn't need a gun. He's Crowder. We got the Joe Rogan experience. Now, when I first saw Joe Rogan, I was like, what is this guy? But he's so open to new ideas. You got to give it to him. I learned so much because he's one actually have people of different ideologies. Like, if someone's like, oh, the Nazis weren't that bad, Joe Rogan will actually listen to him. Then, of course, we had Daily Wire with the GOAT, Ben Shapiro. And they've been getting rid of, like, Candace Owen, Brett Cooper. So they're getting rid of the women. So it's even better. And then we got www.nickcageleak. Okay, ignore that. One of my editors must have put that in. I totally don't know about the Nick Cage leaks. I don't know about the feet pick section or the ass pick. I don't know anything about that. That must be an accident. And now, you guys, go in the comments. I'll answer any comment you guys have. All of them. Any comments, leave them down there. If you have any questions, any criticisms, I'll answer them. But, yeah. Now, also, you might say, well, you did say, the lizard thing, and people do say that's anti-Semitic. And you want to know what my response is to that? Okay.